and record characters for years and years and years. But you're somewhat isolated, in that experience. But for me, the chance to come out and meet you guys and interact with you and give you a hug and tell you how grateful I am that you enjoy the stuff that I've done, that is what has changed me. And I'll tell you guys, can I tell you a little secret? Don't let it leave the room. You're right, that's going to happen, right?
Whoops.
Some of you may or may not know, this is going to be really weird, so I'll stay here for you. Some of you may or may not know my faith is very much a part of my life. And I used to lead music at my church. And we're not talking about a little church. We're talking about First Baptist Houston. We're talking about 25, 30,000 members. One of those big ones, the big ones. And I was the music. I played the piano. I wrote the charts. I led the band. I did it every Sunday, and I loved it. It was my chance to give back the music gift that I had been given. So I felt very strongly about it. I did it for 10 or 12 years. Okay? But then something really weird happened. Some of you may even identify with this. I got called in to the church office by a handful of deacons and the elders of the church. And I had no idea what to expect. You know what they said to me? Vic, we understand that you play some character in a TV show. Some little teenage kid who's rebellious and he's atheist and he hates God, and we can't have nobody like that on our stage. Don't do that, please, you guys. We all make our share of mistakes, okay? I mean, we all have our own opinions. But I'm sharing this with you because there's a bright thing at the end here, okay? So, jumping off of her question, I sat there across the table from them, and I almost in tears, I said, "Are you kidding me? Do you know how many people that little pipsqueak has allowed me to reach? Do you know how many people that I get to just share kindness and love and friendship and a hug and an encouraging word? Do you know how many people I get to talk to that our pastor will never get to talk to because of that little pipsqueak?"
He's not
They didn't get that.
pipsqueak.
They didn't really understand that. So I made a decision. If you look back at the anime conventions like how many you attend, each voice actor attends, you'll find that about 3 years ago, my convention
Edward Elric, Tomaki,
and Roland,
and a lot of other people.
Ganta,
Pokemon.
That was when I decided that I was going to spend my life on my weekends. Instead of leading music at the church, I was going to spend my weekends going out and meeting you guys and spending time interacting with you, because I felt like that was more precious and more valuable to me than just, than doing that thing every Sunday in church. So that has changed me. Being able to come out and talk with you guys and look into your faces and hear amazing stories and experiences, and the list is endless. The things that I've had the privilege of experiencing and being a part of because of coming out more and doing more events. You can't do both, right? You can't be in church on Sunday and be at a convention in Atlanta on Sunday. So that's a choice that I made about 4 years ago, and I do not regret it for 1 minute. So thank you for making it. I just want to say that. And I'm sorry. Let me just apologize if some of you guys went, "Wow, what a downer. We thought this was going to be a fun panel," and he's like, "Oh, bringing us down." All right. I just had to tell you that because it's important, and I wanted to share that with you and let you know how much I appreciate it and how much you guys have changed me by my interacting with you. Okay, how about that gentleman right there? The bearded one. Who you with the beard?
There was a good deal of
Oh my god.
What was your favorite episode when you were just going through recording in terms of like the technicalities of it? And then now, what's your favorite episode when you've seen our responses?
Oh, wow. That's an awesome question. You know what my favorite episode was before they ever even aired? My favorite episode was the Usewell Coal Mine episode. Remember with what was his name? That, Loki, yes. And he was stealing everybody's money. Remember that?
Yes.
And I loved that. I loved that episode. But then, when I started doing, when the show came out, and I started talking with you guys and doing conventions,
You can so hear it in
my
his
new
voice.
favorite became the Fullmetal versus Flame. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. And you know what's funny? When people started asking me to repeat lines from the show, and I would repeat them, and they would ask me to do all these different lines, and suddenly I realized something. Like 90% of the lines people asked me to do were all in that one episode. There were so many funny lines and moments in that episode. So that became one of my